When it comes to building wealth, there's a world of difference between how the rich think and act around money and how most people do. While it's tempting to believe that the wealthy simply got lucky or were born into privilege, the reality is that many of them follow a set of principles and habits that give them a significant advantage. These are not always openly discussed, and in some cases, they might even be deliberately kept quiet. Today, we're going to uncover 10 money secrets that the rich don't usually want you to know. Secrets that, once understood, can help anyone start building lasting wealth. First, the rich understand that it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. While most people focus on earning a higher salary, the wealthy are laser-focused on minimizing expenses, taxes, and unnecessary spending. They leverage tax shelters, deductions, and credits that the average person might overlook. And they structure their income in ways that reduce their taxable burden. For example, instead of taking a high salary, they might pay themselves in dividends, capital gains, or business distributions, which can be taxed at lower rates. It's not about evading taxes. It's about being smart with the rules that are already in place. Second, the wealthy use other people's money to grow richer. This is one of the most powerful secrets in the world of finance. While many people are wary of debt, the rich see it as a tool. They finance investments through low-interest loans, mortgages, and lines of credit, allowing them to control assets far larger than what they could afford with cash alone. By leveraging debt responsibly, they can multiply their returns, scale businesses, and invest in real estate, all while preserving their own capital for future opportunities. Third, the rich buy assets, not liabilities. While it's easy to get caught up in buying cars, gadgets, and luxury items, the wealthy prioritize investments that generate cash flow and increase in value over time. This includes stocks, real estate, businesses, and intellectual property. Every dollar spent is carefully considered. Will this purchase put money into my pocket or take it out? By consistently acquiring income-producing assets, their wealth grows exponentially, while others see their money disappear into depreciating possessions. Fourth, the rich understand the power of networks and relationships. Opportunities often come through who you know, not just what you know. The wealthy invest significant time and energy into building relationships with other successful people, mentors, partners, investors, and advisors. These connections open doors to exclusive deals, insider knowledge, and collaborations that aren't available to the general public. It's not just about attending fancy parties, it's about cultivating mutually beneficial relationships that create new possibilities. Fifth, the rich are masters at creating multiple streams of income. Instead of relying on a single job or business, they diversify how they make money. This might include rental income, dividends from stocks, royalties from intellectual property, profits from side businesses, or capital gains from investments. This diversification not only protects them from economic downturns, but also accelerates their wealth building by taking advantage of compound growth across several fronts. Sixth, the wealthy know that money is a tool, not a goal. They don't hoard cash for its own sake. Instead, they use it to buy freedom, security, and new opportunities. Whether it's investing in education, starting a new venture, or supporting causes they care about, the rich deploy their resources strategically. They're not afraid to spend money where it matters, as long as it leads to greater returns or deeper fulfillment. Seventh, the rich are obsessed with learning and self-improvement. Contrary to the stereotype that the wealthy rest on their laurels, most are lifelong learners. They read voraciously, attend seminars, seek out mentors, and stay on top of trends in their industries. This constant pursuit of knowledge means they're always ready to pivot, innovate, and capitalize on new opportunities before the masses catch on. Eighth, the wealthy protect their wealth through smart risk management. While they do take calculated risks, they are also experts at minimizing downside. This might involve diversifying investments across different sectors, using legal entities like trusts and LLCs to shield assets, or ensuring their holdings against loss. They don't gamble blindly. Instead, they make informed decisions with backup plans in place, ensuring that one setback doesn't wipe out everything they've built. Ninth, the rich understand the value of time, and they buy it whenever they can. They delegate tasks, hire experts, and automate routine work to free up their own hours for high-value activities. While many people see outsourcing as an unnecessary expense, the wealthy recognize that their time is their most precious asset. By focusing on activities that generate the most return, whether it's closing deals, innovating, or building relationships, they amplify their impact and results. 10th, and perhaps most importantly, the rich think long-term. While instant gratification is tempting, the wealthy are willing to delay pleasure for greater rewards down the road. They invest for decades instead of days, nurture relationships for years, and set goals that span generations. This patient, strategic mindset allows them to weather storms, capitalize on compound growth, and build legacies that last. So, what can you take away from these 10 secrets? The first step is to shift your mindset. Wealth isn't built overnight, and it's not reserved for a select few. By adopting the habits, strategies, and outlook of the rich, anyone can start making small changes that add up over time. Start by tracking your expenses and looking for ways to save on taxes. Learn about leveraging debt to invest, rather than just consume. Focus your spending on assets that pay you back, rather than liabilities that drain your resources. Next, invest in your network and seek out mentors who can guide your journey. Diversify your income sources and always be on the lookout for new opportunities to learn and grow. Protect what you've built through careful risk management, and remember to value your time as much as your money. Finally, keep your eyes on the horizon. The most powerful advantage the rich have is their ability to think and act with the future in mind. Every decision, every investment, and every relationship is part of a bigger picture. By adopting this long-term approach, you're not just chasing wealth, you're building it, step by step, for yourself and for generations to come. The secrets are out. Now it's up to you to put them into action.